This is Kilo, and I was recently at Walmart shopping for some things I needed, and I saw this Brinks 677 series padlock, and it sold for, I think the price was somewhere around $12, and I picked it up because it said pick resistant at the very top, because it says it has spool pins inside, and it has this boron steel shackle, so it says it's also cut resistant. So that part I do believe, but I think that when they say cut resistant, they're talking about bolt cutters because a grinder is going to just destroy this thing pretty quickly, as would a Dremel. But bolt cutters, people underestimate how difficult those are to use, even on a shackle this small. You could be the strongest guy in the world, and it is a challenge. So I picked it up to try and go ahead and make a lock picking video for you guys because I know I make a lot of videos teaching locksmithing, but I do pick locks as a hobby on the side, when I'm off work. And these are the keys here, and the bitting is really nothing special. And I didn't actually get to see the keys in the package as it's in a plastic, like all you really see of the key is like this in the package. So I was just kind of hoping, but I didn't really expect too much. And it looks like a four pinner, and it is not really that impressive. But it says that it is anti-pick, so we're going to put that to the test here. And just to show you that this, is working, it's brand new. The key works smoothly. So we're going to go ahead and set the keys aside because those don't matter. So it is locked, and I am going to bring the vise over here, and we will go ahead and load him in, and I'll tighten him down. And some of you guys were asking where to find this vise. I found this one at Harbor Freight. I think it was like around $20. So it's actually a pretty cool little swivel vise. There are better ones out there. I don't really use a vise very often to pick locks. So this one is, perfect for what I do. So I'm going to use the bottom of the keyway side of the Z wrench here. And I'm going to use the offset hybrid from Sparrow's Lockpicks. This one is from the Dark Shift collection. And I've just been using it because this is a set that I just leave on my desk because I don't want to take it in the field and abuse it like that. As picking locks in the field is a lot different than doing it this way. This one just came out of a package, so it's going to be very smooth. Some of these that can sit on a gate for a long time, they're all, gunked up and crunchy, and it causes you to really go through picks a little quicker than you might be used to as just a hobbyist. So the way that I'm going to start is I'm going to start from pin number 4 and work my way back. That is the approach that I've always taken to lock picking. If you guys have watched my video on how to pick a padlock, I will leave a link right here. I show you guys on a cutout padlock, the benefits of picking, from the last pin forward. And just to kind of show you guys, I'll use the key here real quick to give you an example. In that video, I show you guys if you start from the very last pin, let's say that we want to pick him up. If you look at the shank of the pick, you're actually pushing up all of the rest of the pins with him. So it acts as kind of a little helper, as if you start from here, that first pin, you're only touching the first one. When you go to pick, pin 2, you push up pin 1. When you go to pick, 3, you'd be pushing up 2 and 1. So it's a little bit longer than if you went all the way from the back. You're going to lift them all at once. And it does help. I've noticed that. That might be why I take this approach a lot as a locksmith. So I'm going to go ahead and use that same approach with this. And we're going to start all the way from pin number 4, moderate tension. It's kind of similar to a master lock with all this play. So I'm going to use moderate tension. And I'm just going to start from pin number 4. And I already fell into a false set. So definitely spool pins inside. Pin 3 is loose. Let's see, pin 2, pin 1, went back to, oh, and we're open. So, okay. It's kind of odd for me to pick in a vise, especially around a camera, but I'm going to try that one more time. So we're going to start from pin number 4 because it felt like it just dropped right into a false set the second I push up pin 4, he drops right into a false set. 3 is loose, 2, and it's open. So, okay. Anti-pick, not really. I've made different videos on spool pins where I show you guys the rake and hook method, where you basically rake into a false set and then use the hook to find the binding pin. On this, you don't even need that approach. This just kind of shows you that's the same approach to really every lock with spool pins is they act as indicators because it throws you into that false set. It allows you to know, okay, here's my binder. When it gives you that counter rotation, you know where you're at. So, okay. So this pick resistant 677 series Brinks is not very pick resistant, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Little single pin picking video for the day. And thank you guys. I've seen you guys, purchased a lot of sets today from the Etsy store. Thank you, for supporting the channel. And we are almost to 500 subscribers. And as promised, I will be holding a giveaway. And at 500, I will explain what the prize is and the rules to enter. And I hope you guys are staying safe out there. And I hope you guys have a nice day.